Coast Veterans Charity, already facing scrutiny in other states, is now under investigation here in Florida. Some former employees say the group does not always give to the veterans it's supposed to help. And tonight, in an exclusive Contact 5 investigation, the charity's founder is talking for the first time about his group's troubled past.
Inside this Palm City office, the Veteran Support Organization is cashing in on the days
108.26
worth of donors' goodwill.
165.
But how this money is collected,
Hey, what are you guys collecting for?
and where it goes,
People are generous.
has left its founder under fire in a half-dozen states.
There's always two sides to a story, Katie.
Most recently, Florida.
So why have these several states taken action against you?
Katie, we have made mistakes. VSO has made mistakes. I'm not saying we haven't.
Richard Van Houten admits while some of the money goes to veteran grants, most of the millions he's collected pay for his veteran work program, which puts vets on the streets collecting money.
How much of the money goes to veterans?
Why give the work to other professional for-profit companies? Give it to the local veteran or the veteran that needs a job.
What are you doing to help veterans? Putting them on the street to beg? Is that really helping them?
But critics like national nonprofit CharityWatch.org don't buy it.
People have opinions.
It's a solicitation program under a nonprofit sometimes, basically.
No, I don't see it as begging for money at all, you know.
The day of our interview, Van Houten had two recent hires anxious to tout the good.
It's giving me a job. It's hard to find work out there. Like, even with my military experience.
My biggest problem, I think, was isolation.
Gregory spent 10 years in the military before leaving with post-traumatic stress disorder.
It gets me out and it makes me feel really good about what I'm doing.
I don't think he's doing right by the veterans at all.
But some former employees
I couldn't sleep at night. That's why I quit.
are shedding light on a side of VSO they say donors don't see.
In my heart, that's what he's doing. He's stealing from veterans.
Veteran and cancer sufferer Clayton Davenport also stopped showing up for work after he says he witnessed the charity give away a little and take in a lot.
If you collected $300 to $400, that was a good day.
You can be here.
Bruce York felt the pressure to bring in the profits.
And you only collect $100, he'll get upset.
So you had a quota?
The quota was if you didn't make enough money, then you didn't have a job.
That is not true. I will work with them.
So are you a veteran?
No, I'm not a veteran.
In fact, many of them aren't.
And the way I feel about that is you don't have to be a veteran to support veterans.
From a lawsuit in Texas to fines in Tennessee, questions about VSO have launched investigations in Georgia, North Carolina, and South Carolina banned them for 15 years.
It was years ago. The lawyers handled it, and they told me it was the best way to handle it.
But it doesn't bode well for an organization that is touting yourself as we're here to help veterans, but yet you've been kicked out of states, you've been fined by states, you've been investigated by states, you've been suspended by states.
But I'm still here, Katie. If I had all these people from these states do this, and I'm still here, Katie, what does it say? What does it say? I made minor mistakes. Now, I'm not going to deny that.
Van Houten blames those minor mistakes on a charity he says grew too quick, too fast. Bad managers, poor training, he says. Today, VSO's fatigue-clad solicitors are collecting here in Florida only, where the Attorney General's office is also investigating after several consumers have questioned the charity's legitimacy.
Why should anyone donate to the Veteran Support Organization?
We've been looked at by everybody just about, and we're still here. If anything major was done to VSO, fraudulent or anything, I wouldn't be sitting here with you running a nonprofit.
And perhaps leaving it up to donors to then ultimately decide if VSO should stay.
Florida has fined VSO in the past $2,500 after the state discovered some of its solicitors were criminals. CharityWatch.org rates charities nationwide. You can read more about why the group has consistently rated VSO an F. Head to our website, WPTV.com. Katie LeGrone, WPTV News Channel 5.